Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the essentials of the World Wide Web, focusing on www, HIT, HTML, and the underlying system architecture. Whether you're a tech enthusiast or just curious about how the web works, this video is for you. Let's start with www-HIT. In the context of web servers and analytics, a www-HIT refers to a request made to a web server. Each time a user accesses a web page or a resource on the web, it generates a hit on the server. Each hit is recorded in the server logs and represents a single request. For example, loading a web page, retrieving an image, or requesting a file all count as hits. These metrics help website administrators understand traffic patterns and optimize server performance. Now let's talk about HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is the foundational language of the web. It structures content on web pages using a system of tags and elements. HTML uses a series of elements, each enclosed in tags, to define the structure of a web page. Here's a basic example. In this example, the tag encompasses the entire document, contains meta information, and includes the visible content. HTML tags like and define headings and paragraphs, respectively. To understand how www-HIT and HTML come together, let's explore the system architecture of the web. It typically involves three key components: client, the user's browser or device that makes requests for web resources; server, the web server that hosts the website and responds to client requests. When a client requests a web page, the server processes the request, often involving fetching HTML files and other resources. Database. Many websites use a database to store dynamic content. When a web page requires dynamic information, the server queries the database and incorporates the results into the web page. Here's a simplified flow of how a request is processed. Request initiation. The client sends an HTTP request to the server. Server processing. The server receives the request, processes it, and may fetch data from a database if needed. Response delivery. The server sends back an HTTP response, including the requested HTML content and any additional resources. Rendering. The client's browser renders the HTML content into a visible web page. So how do www-HIT, HTML, and system architecture work together? When a user requests a web page, it generates a hit on the server. The server processes this request by serving up HTML content and potentially querying a database. The architecture ensures that requests are handled efficiently and the content is delivered correctly. Consider a news website. Each time a user clicks on an article, it generates a hit. The server retrieves the HTML for the article, possibly fetching additional content from a database. This interaction showcases the importance of efficient system architecture in handling traffic and delivering content seamlessly. To wrap up, www-HIT, HTML, and web system architecture are fundamental to understanding how the web functions. HITs represent user interactions, HTML structures the content, and the system architecture ties it all together. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about web technologies, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.